He's hurt. He's saying, I can't go. He knows he's hurt.
And now Swerve with Nick Wayne locked up. JML driver. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. I really want to go over this match between Swerve Strickland and the newbie here, Nick Wayne. So Nick Wayne's supposed to be 18 years old. He just celebrated his birthday on Monday, so he literally was almost 17 competing tonight. So we got a new teenage sensation, man. Nick Wayne is from Seattle, just like Darby Allin, and he actually came out with Darby Allin, which was pretty cool. I like that. You know, to give him some encouragement. And what's funny is the whole match was a synergy of basically a regional situation where Swerve Strickland's from Tacoma, I believe. He's from Tacoma, Washington. Aubrey Edwards is also from Seattle. She was the referee in this match. She actually did one of, I don't know if it was the first match Nick Wayne did, but she actually was the referee. No, it was his last match in the United States. That's what it was. And Swerve and Nick have actually been wrestling each other on the indie scene. Both of them being from Washington State. You know, they've got a chance to wrestle each other. So I love the connection. And AEW is kind of building up this interesting thing with Seattle wrestlers and stuff like that. They should keep that going. If Kimberly wasn't such a psychopath, I wouldn't have mind seeing Kimberly in AEW. But after what she did to my man Wentz, who's back in Impact right now, you know, I kind of like, man, now I don't want to see her. But there's a lot of wrestlers from Seattle that I think they could bring in, and they could bring, you know, every time they go to Seattle, I think that'd be great, you know, to really, you know, prop them up like they always do when they go to Chicago with Punk and Sky Blue and stuff like that. So I think that's a really cool thing. But let's go over to when Darby Allin walked onto the stage and encouraged Wayne, who clubbed free of Swerve and then performed a Poison Rana from the ropes. Wayne followed up with Wayne's world cutter from the ropes and then went for the pin. But Strickland got his foot on the ropes to break it. Swerve came back with a wicked powerbomb from the ropes. Swerve followed up with a kick to Wayne and got a believable near fall. Swerve looked at Allin, who moved closer to ringside and then used his legs to wrench the arms of Wayne. Swerve followed up with a jam driver and got the 3 count with a win, so Allin checked on Wayne afterwards. But Swerve Strickland gave Nick Wayne his first defeat in 10 minutes, but Nick Wayne looked really good. Strong debut for him, and the crowd got behind him. Good crowd all night in Saskatoon, by the way. Definitely go back to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. I think they had a really good crowd up there. Most of these Canadian crowds that they had, I thought that Hamilton one was the most flat out of the Canadian crowds that they ran into. But the Toronto crowd so far, the Winnipeg crowd that they went to early in the year, I don't think they've been to Vancouver yet. That's one place that I'm waiting for them to go to. What was the city that they were in last week? I think it was, I know they go to Calgary. I think it was Edmonton, right? It was Edmonton last week. Edmonton was pretty good last week. I think did they go to Regina last week? I know it was like Regina, and then they go to Calgary this Saturday for Collision. So pretty good crowds. Nick Wayne looks good, man. Kind of reminds me of Billy Stark in the other 18-year-old that they have on the female division. Nick Wayne could be a sensation like Hook was, and there's been some rumors that AEW might lose Hook to the WWE. So if that happens, they got a new kid that they could kind of build around. And the most important thing that I've been saying about AEW, to separate themselves from being in the same situation that WCW went to, is to continue to build the kids up. That's why I think they should have like an NXT, turn Rampage into NXT or something like that, or a women's wrestling show. They need to do something with Rampage. But they need to focus in on the young kids and developing them, because it'll continue to pour interest into AEW as long as they have those young wrestlers coming in. And that's the most important thing. But let me know y'all thoughts about Nick Wayne. Swerve Strickland, a nice victory for him. I know a lot of people been complaining about Swerve lately, losing these matches. I do also think he's a star, man. He needs to be a future champion in this company, man. For real, for real. Swerve has put in the work. He deserves it. He needs one of those mid-card titles right now before he works his way up and gets the main title. But Swerve definitely deserves some type of title coming up. I do miss Trench and Parker Bordeaux. I thought they were pretty good, man, with Swerve, man, for those few weeks that they had him in. So, but I think he's doing a really good job with Prince Nana. Going ahead and let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. After News to Light.